This video demonstrates how OneConfig's cloud-based solution makes Juniper SRX setup and management incredibly simple. With OneConfig, you don't need Juniper experience to manage devices. Starting with the dashboard, we can see an administrator's view of a multi-tenant environment. This view includes a list of tenants, the number of devices under management, the number of active users, and other details. Now let's look at an individual tenant. This view shows us a list of their managed devices, including name, model, description, source network address, alarm, and syslog connections. OneConfig includes tags that allow you to label and group devices. These tags can be turned on and off, and the search function allows you to find devices quickly and easily. Another way to view devices is on a site-by-site basis using our Maps feature. By clicking on a site within the map, you are presented with that site's location details, plus the details of the devices located within the site. This site has 2 devices, and we can view their details by clicking on the link. Now let's update the search option to view all our devices. Adding a device to OneConfig is simple and straightforward. We click the Add Device button, and we simply give the new device a name and indicate whether it is a firewall, a switch, or an NFX. From there, OneConfig generates 10 lines of unique and encrypted configuration. This config is then pasted onto the target device. Once committed, the device will call home to OneConfig and appear in the device list. Now let's take a closer look at an SRX. The menu lists a range of options for configuring and managing the SRX, including security policies and zones, DHCP, static routes, and more. When we click on the Policies option, OneConfig collects the configuration directly from the device in real time. OneConfig displays the policy data in a clear and easy-to-read format. We have options to create new policies, download existing policies, and other helpful features. The reorder feature makes changing your policy order incredibly simple. Drag and drop policies to your preferred location, then submit the change. Individual policies can be cloned, edited, or deleted. Here we see a simple one-page workflow for editing a policy. Many of the fields include drop-down lists that help speed up configuration and reduce errors. OneConfig also includes the ability to configure and manage UTM and application firewall policies. Now let's take a look at network address translation. Here we have a source NAT rule set defined showing name, match, and action. And destination rule sets are shown here. OneConfig has developed a NAT Easy Wizard to make the task commonly known as port forwarding intuitively simple to configure. This feature combines a number of tasks required to create a destination NAT rule, including security policy changes, all presented in one simple screen. We add source and destination details, then combine those with firewall policy changes in one configuration update. Next, we look at interface and VLAN management. As we do with EX switches, OneConfig allows you to view and manage interfaces on your SRX. Here we display a list of all interfaces, their descriptions, mode, and connection status. The search function can be used to find any string related to an interface. Here we search for /7, which quickly takes us to the interface we're looking for. Selecting the Edit option, we can view and configure the interface. Now let's take a look at some of the system and monitoring features. First, we look at real-time graphs. These display performance and interface data in hourly, daily, weekly, or monthly formats. The Commits feature shows Junos commit information to allow you to review, audit, and compare any updates made to your devices, giving you full visibility and control over your network updates. A useful feature for low-level troubleshooting is packet capture. This allows you to select an interface on a device, apply a filter, then gather that data into a file for review. To do this, first we select the interface, filters, duration, size of file, and direction. Packet captures are added to the list and can be viewed or downloaded. OneConfig is a true multi-tenant platform with a fully functional built-in customer portal, and this is reflected in our user structure. Here we see a list of users within this tenant. To add a user, we simply add their email address and role, and an activation link is automatically sent to them. To finish off this demonstration, we look at the bulk update feature that allows you to update multiple devices in one action. Select the type of commands you wish to use, then add them to the window below. Here we're going to update the DNS server for all devices. By clicking the Run button, this command will be issued to each device selected, and OneConfig then generates a detailed report showing success or failure for each action. Thank you for watching this OneConfig demonstration. For more information, please contact us at info@oneconfig.com.